Hey guys, it's Snigby here from Snigby Gaming, getting ready to continue on my journey to bots here in Factorio. Before I do, I'd like to give everybody a fair warning. This content is not intended for use of children. If you're under the age of 13, please click away now. Everybody else, hope you've been enjoying this content. Hope you're enjoying watching me make my way to the joy that is robots. As we continue this journey, I've got a couple of more things to do. Now, before I get too far down here, I do want to show you where we are. Last time, if you remember, we went ahead and put in our oil. We have basic oil processing going right now. Run the oil up here, put it onto our made petroleum gas, put the petroleum gas onto the bus, and then last time you saw me making the plastic, and I've got a full belt of plastic here. Again, a little under powered here, but I'm not so concerned about that. I just want to make sure I can get it. Also, I went ahead and put in a little array here to make some sulfur and some batteries, just to go ahead and get those out there, get the sulfur on the bus. So I had them on there. I don't know when I'm going to need it or if I'm going to need it. And I put this out here kind of towards the end. I think it's in the way of everything, so I'll probably end up rebuilding this and moving it. I'll probably end up removing my my plastic as well, or I'll extend the plastic and just remove this later on down the road. It didn't take too much effort to do. I just want one little thing of batteries going here, a couple of sulfur producers. Sorry, this is what am I making here? Sulfuric acid. A couple of things making sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid feeds the batteries. Batteries get copper and steel. And then also sulfur is feeding the sulfuric acid maker, so I can have a little bit of sulfuric acid in here as well. Now, one thing I just noticed I didn't do, and I'm trying to be good about, is actually putting a pump out here. I don't think it's really necessary for this, but I do want to go ahead and get that in here, drop a little power here for it, and might as well connect it up to here. Not using it for any enabling or anything like that, but it's just going to go ahead and continue to work. You know what? I don't think I want that on there. I'm just going to go ahead and put a pump in here. And then, of course, I forgot to do that. All right. The other thing that I did was I connected up my sulfuric acid tanks here. Did I connect them both up? We'll go ahead and put them both on here. See if that makes a difference in what we're seeing. Yeah, 11,000 of sulfuric acid, about what we're expecting to see. Just going to go ahead and make that and store it here for future needs. Probably not going to need it, but just if I do, it's here, and it's not hurting anything for me to go ahead and produce. So today, we're going to go ahead and build out red circuits. I've got the design that I want to use over here pulled up on the other screen. And basically, what it's going to be for, for grins, we're going to have something like this, where we put a copper wire in the middle. We're going to go ahead and put the red circuits on either side, and we're going to have feeding like this, and I think I actually can feed 4 of these for the price of 1. Something like that. Again, these are going to be our red circuits. This is not exactly the way it's going to look, but you get the idea as we go through here. Now, what I'm also going to do is I'm going to feed my my copper right up the middle. I'm also going to feed my plastic and my my green circuits up the middle on both of these. So there'll be some out there as well, and we'll go ahead and have thing like that. Have a thing like so. And for putting in the copper plate, we're going to do something along these lines. So this is what it's going to look like, roughly. Make sure everything is lined up nicely. There we go. And I believe that will do what we want to do. Now, on the flip side, everything coming out is going to come out like so. And we'll also run our lines like this, jumping here, coming up to this side, and voila, we have our initial build here for what we want to do. So again, copper in the middle. We're going to have half a belt of plastic, half a belt of green circuits on either side here, which actually is going to be probably more like a quarter belt going through here, but I'm not looking for huge productivity. I just want to make sure I'm getting it going. We'll worry about upgrading this later on down the road. This is just for our initial build. And if you'll notice, I did leave just enough room here for that to work out. And if I start it, let's say, get off of the belt, let's see how many that is. 21. So if I come in 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I come in 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is the middle, and that's where I want this thing to come in. Alrighty. So how do we get a half a belt of plastic and half a belt of green circuits? Now, one thing I could do, and this may actually work here. Yeah, I think it will. If I use that little trick from here, actually, let's go the other way. Something like that. Would that work? It would, but I don't like the way it looks here. So if we bring in a splitter here, and that, and then I do that. No, I need one more space. Do I need that one more space? No, I don't. Put our underground there. And basically, I can have my copper coming in this line. I can have my plastic or my green circuits and my plastic and my green circuits. And that is down the middle. That's along one side and that's along the other side. Okay, I think that will work for here. Don't need that. I guess I can leave this line here because that's going to be that one. Now, I also need to have something like this going, and I want to have my assembly machine here. Yes. And I want to have something like that, like that. like as so. Now I need to put in my why is that not lining up like I expected it to? There we go. Okay, so we're looking at red circuits here. We're looking at copper there. We need to get some power in here. Something like that will do for power. Do I need to have that many? Let's worry about power in a minute. I might be able to just put the power here and here. Yeah. So is this... Oh, and I have to remember to have some of these on the outputs and have some belts. Belt. Will that put them on each side? No, because I need one more thing. I need that and that, and I need that and that. And I think that will work because this will take these two and equally split them. Put them out here, have one belt going out, which is all I need right now. And I think that will work. So if I come in and do that, then I'm going to need to have plastic, which is here. And the other thing I need are green circuits, which I need here. Is that the right space? Nope, one too far. Put some small ones there. All right, let's see if we have this set up where I can copy. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know how many of these I'm going to need, so we'll find out. Let's stop there. Okie dokie. We can go down that far, it won't matter from that. Oops. That's that, and now we take our power. We'll go ahead and run this all the way down. Power poles are easy. Oh, I didn't put any lights in here. Put a light there. And now the difficult things. A little bit more here. And I think I'm ready to connect this thing up. If I come down here, no blinkies, that's good. Let's put these in one at a time and see what happens. That scares me, but it shouldn't because, yep, it's going under and it's picking up. Good. All right, so I need, this was going to be the plastic. No splitter needed on that one. I do need a splitter here, or a priority balancer, I should say. Plastics coming in, very nice. And now I need to get green circuits. And let's see how that goes. Come on, work, baby. All right, green circuits coming in. Red circuits coming out. Are they coming out though? Yes, they are. Oh, and I see here the first couple actually got stuck here. There's a way you can trick that. You can actually put a filter where you say put nothing out here and it'll push everything over there, but I don't think it really matters. Let me make sure everybody is working. You are not working. Why not? Because I didn't finish that, and that. Now are you working? You don't have plastic. Or green circuits because I'm missing an underground. How are we doing? Everything seems to be working. Yep. We have red circuitage. Now the reds are going to go next to the greens, which is right here. Clean that up in a little bit. Let's make sure the red circuits are flowing. Red circuits are going. Now, I don't need any red circuits back this way, so we're good to go on that. I'm going to go ahead and clean this line up. Waste not, want not, right? Alrighty. Well, I think this will be a short episode. I do like what I'm seeing here. I'm going to go ahead and finish building this piece here out. I think we can support a few more red circuits, at least the way my base is running right now. You're working, you're working. Got everything down to there. Make sure everything is lined up here. Don't need those belts. Don't need those belts. And let's run back down through here and doing that. I decided to go ahead and continue on with the research that made sense up to here. Go ahead and get efficiency modules, all those things started. Personal batteries we're going to need, and get that. All right. Now, okie dokie, and if I'm not mistaken, oops, I can just run down through here on this side. Yep. And everything seems to be working just fine. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that. It looks like now everything's still holding together pretty well. Even though I'm filling up my belt, it's a yellow belt. It doesn't move very fast. Probably don't need the fast inserters all the way around, but it was just easier to do that way. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this session here, where I'm working to build out the red circuits, getting a little fuller on the belt there. Next episode, we're going to go ahead and get our blue science going. What is that actually called? Chemical science packs. We're going to go ahead and run some chemical science, get that running, build a way to get it into our section here. Probably just have to do something like this to move it down there, and we'll go from there. Anyway, with that being said, this is Snigby signing off, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.